Welcome all of you in the SST of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. Myself Krishna Salgaonkar. Today I'm going to talk with you people about subject Image Processing System. It is a subject for TYCS semester 6 and our topic is Introduction to Image Processing System. The contents are of course introduction, and second thing we will see different application of digital image processing. First, we will try to understand what is meant by an image. An image is a two-dimensional matrix of intensity, gray or color values. See, this definition definitely new for you people. What it means that I will tell you now, because our topic is digital image processing. So first we have to understand what is meant by an digital image in terms of computer. So here if you see there is a hexagon, you can see in the diagram, this red color dotted line is the actual image. This image is usually divided into small squares. We usually call these squares as the pixels. So we map this image with these pixels and we have a grid like this. Fine. Once we have this grid ready, then we will start noting down the color. See, the first color is white. In the first box the color is white, second is white, third is white, fourth is blue. So this way I am going to write it over here: white, white, blue, blue, white, white, white. Then the second row, white, then blue, 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 and then white. In the same way we are going to make an array of these colors. Fine. We can easily convert these colors into numbers. I'm telling you very vague definition because usually the colors are represented with the intensity, and that intensity is represented in the numbers. So for understanding purpose we will try to understand like this. So each pixel color is noted in an array, and that array is divided into converted into numbers. So we'll get some array of the numbers. That's the reason in the definition I have written it is a two-dimensional array of numbers. These are some of the examples of digital images. So first one is a natural landscape, then there is a poster graphic, then there is a computer screenshot, black and white illustration, barcode, X-ray. These are different examples of digital images. Fine. Now these images are made up of pixels. So when you want to store these images in your computer, that pixels, some numbers are assigned with that pixel, and that numbers get stored in a two-dimensional array. So actually this image is stored as a two-dimensional array. See, this is for more clear understanding. So digital image, a digitization causes a digital image to become an approximation of a real scene. See, it's a football, and when we take the image, it gets stored in your computer like this. The pixels will be like this, and the colors of that pixels in terms of number get stored in a two-dimensional array. Now the second thing, what is mean by image processing? So in an image processing system, both input as well as output, both are images. Fine. Second thing, improves an image for human interpretation in a way including image display and printing, image editing, image enhancement, image compression. See, simple thing, we take our selfie, then we apply effect to our selfie. So before apply becomes a process image. So you can see some changes in the images which I showed there. So the actual input is the first image, and the second image is the output after applying some filters to it. Algorithm that alters an input image to create a new image. Here we have to remember there are some algorithms. So if you want to apply want to change contrast, or you want to change the brightness, you apply some algorithm to the image, and image you get a new image out of that. Now some of the examples of image enhancement or image manipulation or image processing are as follows. The first one is noise removal. If you see, the first image is with the noise is the image is not clear, right? And the second image is more clear. So the first image is with a noise and the second image is without noise. age detection. So here if you are seeing there are some coins, and in the second image their ages are detected. Fine. So this is also image processing. Then the third thing is contrast adjustment. The first one is the before contrast adjustment, first image, and the second image the contrast is adjusted over there. So if you see the first image is look more darker and the second image is little brighter. Then region detection segmentation. This is also an important part of image processing. So if you see the input image, so there are some cars, there are some buildings over there, and in the second, see the prediction, which is the computerized prediction, and the middle image is the truth. Okay, so every part of that image is showed with a different color intensity. This is called as segmentation or region detection. Then image compression. See, some of the images are of very high resolution, and so their sizes are bigger. So if you want the same images on your more time to load, so you can keep the quality same. If you see both the images are similar, but one is with a higher resolution and one is with the lower resolution. So in the higher resolution, if you see original image is of 2.1 MB and the compressed image is JPG compression is used, it's 308 KB. So you can see the size differences. This is called as image compression. This is also image processing. I'm showing you the different examples of image processing. So first we have seen what is the image. Second thing we are seeing what are the different examples of what is image processing. This is image inpainting. Inpainting means correction. So inpainting, reconstructing corrupted, destroyed parts of an image. So this is a destroyed image, and we get a new image out of that. This is called as image inpainting. This is again example of image processing. So up till now, what is an image? Image manipulation or processing mean. Fine. Now the next part is the different application of image processing. Of course, after understanding what is meant by image, what is meant by image processing, we should understand what are the different applications where image processing is used. There are vast numbers of application everywhere the image processing is used. I'm going to highlight few of them. Mostly you people are aware, but I try to find out some of the applications which are not commonly known. The first one is biology. You might have been come across this type of images. See, when you actually take the image, they are not like 3D like this. Fine. So initial images are plain images. Fine. And once you get that plain images, you process that images to get this type of images. These are the biologic. This is the one image related with the biology. The second thing is astronomy. See, these are the satellite images. They are not clear like this. If you see the first image, okay, after processing you will get the second image, and after processing you get the third image. So this way they enhance the actual images which they get from the satellites. So this is in astronomy it is used. Medicine, you might have been come across this type of X-rays many times. This is MR scan and all that things. So usually to identify the problematic areas in this is actually used. So this is one of the application of image processing. Same image which is captured from X-ray in a different way using processing. Then there is security biometric. You are aware of this biometric systems where we can take the attendance or open the room, or we can open also use this biometric systems. So this is one of the application of image processing. Then satellite imagery. Initial image is not clear, usually which were taken from a very long distance. Get that image, process it to more clear, so you will get this. So this is one more example of image processing. Then self photos, taking more selfies. People are aware, so selfies, once you take the selfies, you can and you more better. Then geographic come for see what is the geographical information. So whatever geographical phenomena are there, like there is a land, there is a sea, so all we can read in a graph diagram. There is a graph shown over there. So things also you can or you can read using the law enforcement. So if you are in on the cameras are there, so usually if you of that vehicle, and then through the are possible. Second thing is same thing, that is the biometrics which we are aware. So that is used in law and enforcement also. Then this is a new term. It is might be a new term for you people. Human computer interactions. Nowadays there are some devices are introduced which can capture your gestures. So if you raise your hand, it can capture even face detections. You might be aware of face detections also. So these types of things are called human computer interaction. Design of computer technology, and in particular the interaction between the computer, interactions between human and the computer. The example related with this is see, this is it is possible nowadays to play game using gestures. So if you pretend to throw a ball, the game is working. You are aware of this type of face detection systems. So mostly in your mobile cameras also this face detections are. So this is called as human computer in SCI. All for it. See what are the things we have covered up. We understand what is the image. So this is very important you people to understand matrix of numbers. That numbers presented in a pixel and complete image. Second thing, what are the applications? So there are many applications of image processing. Some of the example in biology, in law enforcement, etc. And last thing we have seen is human computer interaction, which is again an application of image processing. So where your gestures are captured and represented. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much.